Greetings people of the internet, my name is Natalie and today we're going to talk about Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So, as we all know, Star vs. the Forces of Evil could have been the second coming of Gravity Falls. Sadly, it all went downhill, especially because of the finale. It was terrible, honestly, but we're not here to rant or review the show, we're here to rewrite it. Let's have fun with this. So, first of all, I thought I will construct Muni because I think the show did a really bad job at making Muni. I was very excited to see how it is in the second season. It was second season when we saw more of Muni, and it was dull and not colorful at all, which I think no one expected it. Earth was more alive than the magical dimension that Star is supposedly coming from. I'm sorry if my English is bad, but it's not my first language. Anyways, so first we'll build a brief explanation of the races of Muni. Muni as a planet. Muni is the name of the kingdom of Star. I don't know how to name Star's planet. We'll call it Star's planet for now. So first it's the humans or butterfly people. You'll see why I'm saying it like this. First of all people that have magic have like a mark on their body that presents their magic. So humans, for example, have the cheek marks. So there are humans who doesn't have magic, that don't have cheek marks, but they do have butterfly form, for example. So the only difference between peasants and royalty is the wand, which has infinite magic, and of course the education and not having to worry about food and all that stuff. So in this alternate universe, humans are not human. I thought that was dumb in the show. So anyways, so with other species in this planet, the marks are going to present in different parts of their body. For example, I was thinking including more winged people, so fairies and pixies. You'll see how fairies work later on. So fairies, I was thinking maybe they have a mark on their forehead, and the fairies have on their chest. And for mermaids and merfolk, I was thinking they will have on their legs or their tail when they're in mermaid form. Of course, because in this planet there's magic, they can shapeshift with a magical object in case they don't have magic, or with their own magic if they do have magic. So mermaids who don't have magic don't have the marks in their legs. So yeah, I was thinking of making Jackie a mermaid, but I don't know if I should give her magic or not. What do you guys think? So then I was thinking about including elves, like they're just people but with pointy ears, and if they have magic they will have marks on their hands. I just think I will have some variety. No, that's not how you pronounce it. Anyways, diversity in this species, like with not winged species. I don't know English. Anyways. So, and then there's monsters and demons, which will be in the same category. So, and yes, I'm including Tom in this category because I want to give him a different type of arc. So, what else I have? I'm reading my notes. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm nervous because this is my first video. Anyways, now that we have like some context of the species, we'll have a little we'll work on the history of Muni, or the planet, if you will. Anyway, so stars planets is like a Pangea. All of the continents are together. There are millions of tribes, and everyone wants to have the most land and subjects the others. So a tribe of winged people are very smart, and they start to make peace treaties with other winged people, saying, oh, we all have wings and we kind of look alike, like we aren't like those monsters that have horns or anything weird. Like we are all beautiful and shiny, and we are fairies. So this is the fairy kingdom. They start making numbers by aligning themselves with other tribes that have wings, by promoting this ideology that they are all fairies and they should stick together, therefore. So all of the winged tribes accepted, except the pixies and the butterflies, because they didn't want to submit themselves to the type of I'm sorry, to the type of leadership. Like they were proposing an egalitarian rule, and Muni, as we know, is a monarchy and it's a matriarchy. So, and the Pixies will also be a matriarchy. So the rule was must. I'm sorry. So the fairies basically are like, oh, the most competent must be in a position of power. That's the only rule. No gender shits, roles. Anyways, the demons and monsters, on the other hand, contrary to the fairies, were very divided. Some were peaceful and some were not. And the bloodlust monsters were using dark magic, trading life of creatures for power, unleashing terrible curses. They eradicated many races in the ancient times. Right now we are talking like ancient times. So the elves, the butterflies, and the pixies were struggling in these times because of the monsters using the black magic. That was until the butterflies built the wand, which we are going to talk in just a second. So, the most powerful artifact in the universe. They casted all the monsters away with the wand, no matter if they were innocent or not, and built a big and great kingdom. The pixies, because they didn't have power and they didn't have a wand, they didn't have a choice but to submit themselves to Muni. And the monsters went underground and other monsters hid in the woods. So nobody forgot the crimes of the monsters. Ooh, the light just didn't, that wasn't nice. So nobody forgot the crimes of the monsters, and everyone wanted to eradicate the monsters still. So that's the human version of the story. The monsters are the bad guys, but actually, Muni was the first people who started using black magic. Yeah, they were stubborn and didn't want to make any alliances because that would be weak. They wanted everyone to kneel before them, so they resorted to black magic. Of course, they made sure no one found out, but the monsters did, and the monsters started copying them, and they were starting being more successful than them. So when everyone caught the monsters red-handed with the black magic, they pointed at Muni, and Muni lied, and everyone believed in Muni. So, anyways, now let's talk about the Magic Commission and the wand. So the Magic Commission is going to be different this time because I thought they were very weak useless at times, or assholeish. Anyways, Father Time it's going to be the leader. So his physical appearance will be of Omnitraxus. I don't know how to pronounce this, so you guys figure it out. He will have the power to control space and time, and his companions, his partners, the other people on the Magic Commission, anyways, will be Hikapu, who has teletransportation powers, who all the powers are given by Father Time. By the way, I'm going to call him Father Time because I don't know how to pronounce that. And Lekmet, rather than healing powers, he can rewind time on objects, time itself, or people. That's why he can heal. And I wanted to add another member that doesn't appear on the show, but I didn't want to add Rumbulus because he's so annoying, I hate him. So in this version we will have Themis, who will do the opposite of Lekmet, who's the goat, by the way, if you don't remember. Themis will unwind time so that she can like make things to dust, like or make people really old. So yeah, Father Time has a library with loads of books, past, present, future, alternate timelines, everything is there. So of course the recipe of a wand with infinite magic will of course be also there. So Muni snuck into the library to get this recipe. So to make a wand, the wand, you need dark and light magic and someone. Someone needs to be trapped inside of the wand. Kind of like a sacrifice, except they don't die. They are inside, like in a prison with infinite magic. And they can see outside of the wand, and if they develop powers because they are inside of a wand of infinite magic, they can kind of communicate with the outside world in different ways. So Glosaric was the first person trapped in the wand, but he developed these powers. He started talking with people in dreams, and he knows what's going on outside of the wand. So when he finally got the chance, the whole eclipse thing was going on. So he decided to talk to her husband, the human one, and he taught him the spell to trade the person that is inside of the wand. So since then, Glosaric has been teaching the princesses of Muni magic, and since then no one worried about the Queen of Darkness anymore. Why? Because she's inside of the wand. So we will basically when Eclipse finally learns the ability to communicate with people outside of the wand, it will be at the exact same time that Star gets to Earth. For example, the first night when Star gets to Earth, the Dias have a really freakish dream, and everyone freaks out, but they are like, oh, maybe it's the magic colliding with our brainwaves or something like that, and it's actually Eclipse trying to communicate. And as the series progresses, she starts to be a lot more efficient with what she's trying to do, and her goal, of course, is getting out of the wand. Yeah, in the next video we'll be discussing what will happen in the first season of the series. I changed some things, that's a notification just went off. So, and it will be a general thing. Like, don't expect me to rewrite the whole show in great detail. So yeah, I will say some character arcs and stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, make sure to give a like.